Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Offense to the line for second down.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Smith has him on the quick hit.
Who the fuck did he just get that wide open space?
Find space, middle of the field. He could do it. He does it. Touchdown.
So he moves to the middle. I'm in the man, and nobody goes up. He just catches it and goes 3 yards.
In on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright.
Hilarious.
And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Smith on first down. That's the rookie out of TCU. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Throwing the out route complete. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds with a nice gain.
He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshow. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Throwing is Smith. Short pass brought in.
Man, he missed the fucking tackle.
But he's marked short after a gain of 7. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third down, Genty.
Oh, they fucking.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
Ooh, a disappointing call despite the quarterback pleading with the officials. Got offensive pass interference, and that wipes away that touchdown.
Yeah, I'm chuckling because I remember some of my conversations with those whiteouts, and you're not going to change his mind. Once that judge makes his decision and verdict, yeah, it's over.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
As you take the field coming off of a real late seat.
He's got it deep downfield. And he works this to the 38 before going down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. A third down run with Blue. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down, going to end up with a loss of yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Smith to the air now. Called in again, it's Bowers. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Crazy.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
Smith back to throw. Gets him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Straight ahead with Genty. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Tackled by DeMarvin Overshow. Brought down back at the 27.
Smith. He has the first over the middle. And they get this all down to the 16-yard line.
If I do that same
The
play,
Cowboys signaling for their first
he
time
fucking
out.
gets open. He catches it for a touchdown.
They'll toss it. Genty. He breaks the tackle. And he's going to have him a first and goal.
Look at this shit right here. Look at this bullshit right here. Look at the man. Look at the angle. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yes.
From the 4 as he goes out.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders looking for a score just before the break. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Smith gets it to him on the screen. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Third and goal. They need 3 yards here.
It's now third and goal.
Smith setting the throw. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Second and 1.
Oh, my God.
Into a
That's not
crowd,
what
and
I
the
want to
defender
do.
comes up with it.
I do not want to throw that ball.
And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson to tack on the extra point.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys about set to take over. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again is Dak. Finds a man right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Complete out to the right. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Complete to Jalen Tolbert.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First down, Cowboys.
Another throw for Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Prescott to throw once more. He puts some juice on a deep cut. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fine if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore have been. Play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
50-yard line.
Smith on first down. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, second. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27.
From the gun, Smith hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
We'll kick the running back in motion. Slot receiver headed left. And again, it's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Smith. And the defender comes away with it. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
He's trying to go deep again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So a 2-score game here, and with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit.
They're not blocking. Why not? I don't understand this shit.
Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Up the middle, Blue. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
They'll start the drive with Blue.
Right. Get the fuck out of my way, man. Shit.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dak out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
On the give, it's Blue. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Get the fuck out of here. That was me.
So that brings up
That's
2nd down.
bullshit, bro.
give left side. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Completed to his running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Las Vegas, first down.
First down, Smith to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Bullshit.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Out of the gun, here's Smith.
Look at this shit, man. This shit's garbage, man. This game is garbage as fuck, man.
This play from getting any more yards.
Fucking game is garbage.
It's so good. I mean,
Shit is
that is
garbage.
teaching tape right there. It's what you
You're a
want your
fucking
guys
man
to do.
defense. The man
Not just
nowhere
catching the
near
ball
him.
down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Who gets the handoff?
How could you miss the fucking block?
Initial tackle, stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down
Look at this shit.
right at the line of scrimmage. No.
Look at this. How could you miss this block? Look at that. Where's you going? Look at that. Come on, yo. Where's you going?
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Who gets it? And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
They'll run this with Blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's across midfield.
He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup and a 2nd down.
Pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And the Cowboy first down.
First down, here's Dak. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
Jackson brought him down. 2 yards on the play.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he got what he could there, rolling to the 14. Need to be working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Dak to the air here. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for 3rd down. They're in the dime. Dak now from the gun. Oh, what a catch! Back in the end zone. We got to check the feet. Check the feet. Did he get him? No. Incomplete. Oh, great effort. Just couldn't tote.
That's good. Play tomorrow, when they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Juke the defender. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Raiders are ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
Here we go, here we go.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
On the option, it's Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
On the sneak, it's Smith. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped it like a lion, no gain. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Smith to the air now. Connects on the crosser. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
At the 20-yard line.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
At the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
They're going to pass it here.
Come on,
Catches
man.
made it close. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not really. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Carlson now to add one more.
Point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 34. Cowboys 20.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. All the left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
To number 34.
They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Okay, and I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Dak off the play fake. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
1st down, Cowboys.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Dak out of the pistol. Brought in right side. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He steps out of
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw it. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Into the hands of Pickett. And he'll go down here at the 16. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. They'll come up 1st and 10. Another throw for Prescott. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Dak throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
If that's me, there's no reaction. There's no reaction from my man. There's no reaction from my man. This man is open. He throwing it to the back of the end zone. He jumps it. If that's me, that's a touchdown. It's a fucking touchdown.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on
I gotta give you some
from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot.
Now
you can enjoy the victory.
You can't